is a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome to the show. Today we are talking to a true creative, and I am just delighted to have you back on the show. In fact, because last fall we shot a segment of you making a cowboy hat for me. I've got Torren Longenecker here, and Torren, the reason I have you back is that you are really distinguishing yourself in apparel design.
Thank you.
And won a major award. And so I just wanted to let everybody know what a great job you're doing, and to give some love to the Baylor department that you are a student of. You're a senior in apparel design and product development.
Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so what you have won is a very big deal. It was first place in the 2026 National Make It with Wool fashion competition in Reno, Nevada.
Yes, ma'am.
So we've got pictures of your fabulous creations, and it's a gentleman's suit and an overcoat.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's right.
So you did all four pieces, because you've got are you calling it a waistcoat or
Yeah, waistcoat vest.
a waistcoat vest, and I mean it's just remarkable. So this was just a school project you had?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, I wasn't able to actually submit it as a project. It ended up just having to be on my own personal time. But yeah, it was. We had an assignment to do a jacket and trouser project, and my trial one was what I ended up submitting for my grade. But this was one that I made, the one that I really wanted to make, that I made kind of alongside it, which I didn't end up finishing in time. But yeah, it ended up just being a personal project for me, which was good because it meant I could submit it for the Make It With Wool competition.
So tell me about, how did you know about the competition?
Um,
I know you want a subscription to a
yeah,
a
that's right.
publication. So I mean, it's a thing out there, the wool growers
That's right.
folk.
Well, my professor made the whole class enroll their garments that we made for a project for the outerwear assignment, the thing that I made the coat for, into the competition, which is what we ended up doing. Technically, we were only competing in the design leg of the competition, which that's what I won. And they do a separate competition in Reno, which I was at. I was technically the design winner and ambassador for the competition. And they have a separate competition for the juniors and seniors, who are just people anywhere from around the country who compete in the actual competition they hold in Reno.
Well, I mean, it is such a big deal because you were up against so many different
That's right.
entries. What were some of the other? Did you see some of the
Yeah.
other?
Oh man, yeah. Some of them
pieces?
were really good. I know. I think I won because of the amount of time that I put into it, rather than necessarily the sort of nature of the design. But I did a canvassing job, a classical canvassing job with the overcoat, which was
What does that mean?
it's the sort of structure of
Mhm.
a jacket or a suit, the stuff that's inside it that sort of contours it to fit a person.
Oh,
and it-
not just the lining, because of the picture you're
That's
showing
right.
the lining, which
Yeah.
was amazing. But
Well, for my entry to the competition, I sent them all these pictures of me working on the canvas, which I think that's what they said really impressed them.
okay,
But it's a sort of skeleton of horsehair canvas.
so it's kind of stiff.
That's right.
Yeah,
With cotton.
got body to it. Yeah.
Yeah, with a cotton domette, which is like a cotton felt in between the layers of that, and you do a special stitch through all the layers of this stuff that you've made around the shoulders and the chest and down the back. And this special stitch, the pad stitch, you do just hundreds of these, and it creates
Is
like
it
a
hand stitched or with
Yeah.
a machine?
hand stitched,
Oh,
and it
wow.
creates like a sort of 3D concavity to the whole thing. So it layers over your chest and around your shoulders in a really, really nice way, and it adds a lot of dimension to the coat. Which,
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about
mm,
the insides of an overcoat, but that could be the reason they're so warm too.
absolutely.
Yeah. So, did you know ahead of time that you'd made first place, or not?
No, no, I.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Because they paid for your trip out there, didn't they?
that's right.
Okay.
Or sorry, I knew ahead of the competition.
Oh, okay.
They emailed me
Okay.
after we submitted our entries just before winter break. About halfway through break, I was told.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, it's like, am I going to pay to go to Reno?
Yeah.
May not have made the cut, but yeah. Well, that's awesome, and I know your parents were able to go,
Mm,
and we're proud parent moment
yeah.
certainly to see you to win this award. Um, so, what inspired you to do this particular style? Was
Mm,
there something that sort of piqued your interest in the way it's, because I know the detailing on the back
mm.
and just the pleats and all that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of neoclassical tailoring, which is
Okay.
sort of stuff from the past that's coming back. You know, things we've left behind. Suits have become really boring in the past 20 or so years. But people like wide shoulders from the 80s, and you know, the pleats and wide legs of 60s and 70s, and you know, all that stuff came from the 20s and 30s, 40s. But my the coat was definitely supposed to be just like a 1930s revival, not a revival, but real sort of um, what would you call it? Like a forgery of a real 1930s coat, but the sort of
Hmm.
one that would be impossible to find, just something super rare. Which is the back treatment that I did.
Yeah.
It was completely new, like designed by me, but something that they would have done definitely in the 30s for a really kind of rakish overcoat. And then the suit itself was more of a revival kind of neoclassical thing. It was a bit more contemporary. The way I structured the inside was I used fusible rather than sew-in interfacing, which is you press it with an iron and it sticks
Yeah,
to the wool.
it becomes a part of the
That's right.
wool,
That's right.
really, in essence.
Mm.
Yeah, because wool. Well, was this a weight? Well, was it pretty lightweight, or was it a thick?
Well, it was pretty lightweight for the suit I made, so I did
Okay.
have to do a lot of tricky things with the interfacing. But the coat was a real 1930s dead stock suiting fabric
Mm-hmm.
that I was supplied from Britain. So it was left in a warehouse in a storage depot since the 1930s, and it was just never used. And
Really?
yeah,
So you had vintage fabric.
that's right.
Get out.
Mm.
Okay, that's cool.
So that stuff was amazing to use. It was a
Yeah.
proper broadcloth, which no one really makes to a very good quality anymore.
Uh-huh.
But it was sort of felted on either side. It was woven really well and then felted on either side. So when I would press all the darts and pleats into it, it would just hold amazingly. The canvassing that I did really, I don't know how much it added to the real kind of three-dimensionality of the look, because when I pressed it, it was like working with felt, like I would do with a hat. It would just take the shape of whatever I wanted, whatever I'd pressed into it. It was really amazing, amazing stuff.
Wow. And the fact that because little critters do find wool so delicious
Hmm.
that that it was protected well enough through all those
Yeah,
years that it didn't have insect damage. I
mm,
mean, that's incredible.
really is. Mm.
Well, tell me a little bit about caring for. Speaking of which, how do you recommend people care for, really fine wool products?
Mm. Mm. It's tough. It's
Because I have pulled things out I thought were protected, and there's holes,
yeah.
you know.
Dry cleaning's definitely the best for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keeping stuff in a like dry cleaning bag to keep insects and bugs off of it.
Yeah.
But even dry cleaning, the chemicals they use does deteriorate the wool over time, and it
Oh.
makes it lose its natural drape. It gets a little bit sort of crispier. Uh, but you know, the real thing is just don't step in any mud puddles, stuff like that. Keep it clean on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it doesn't need cleaning. Let it air out. Um, you know, letting it air out without getting bugs in it. That's it's a tough thing to do because keeping it in the dry cleaning bags isn't necessarily the best thing for it as well.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. Well, these natural products, though have been used for centuries and centuries
Mm,
to to make garments for people. There's a reason because the quality
yeah.
of that as opposed to, I mean, do you have like a favorite in all the
Mm.
creations you've done, a favorite wool that you've worked with?
Definitely the vintage wool that I was
Yeah.
working with for the coat. That stuff really was amazing. But I have a couple items of vintage clothing made of this stuff called Palm Beach cloth. And I really want to work with that for my senior collection, which I'm working on right now.
Uh-huh.
But it's another kind of extinct fabric. Nobody makes it anymore. It was big in the 20s and 30s, but it's a mix of mohair and linen. So
Interesting.
it's like a white, very kind of breathable summer weight suiting fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's not super thin, but just the fact that it's mohair and linen, it's woven from a really high twist yarn rather than being woven in a really light fabric. Because usually when people think summer weight, they think really light fabrics that don't.
Right, and you can see through it,
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
you
thing.
can see
This you
through it.
cannot.
Yeah, you can see through it. It doesn't drape very well. But this
Mm-hmm.
stuff, it has a really kind of luxurious drape, it looks like a tuxedo how it drapes, but it's completely breathable. Yeah, you can wear it on a 100-degree day and feel fine. It's really amazing stuff, and I'd love to get a hold of some. Some changes hands every now and then, and I think I know a few people who might be able to get me some for my senior collection. But we'll see.
Well, that's your big thing that you're working on
Yeah.
now. And when is all that going to be due? When?
April 30th is when we
Okay.
have the fashion show here
Yeah.
in Waco.
Can folks come?
Yeah,
Just,
absolutely.
do you know when the fashion show will be?
April 30th. I'm not sure exactly where
Oh,
it'll
where?
be yet.
It's
Yeah.
not going to be at I would think it'd be at Baylor. But
I know last year they had it by the little convention center by the police station over there.
okay.
Just up the road from grocery, the clothing store, and the new art gallery.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So the it's an event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good to know. A lot more I want to talk to you about though, about
Hmm.
well, your prize, which is wonderful, but some other things about your work, and we'll go back and revisit the hat a little bit. So anyway, stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organic.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues and those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
So we're back with Torren Longenecker talking about his creation as a Baylor apparel student, shall we say, apparel design. And but your thing with the hats, as I mentioned earlier, that you made a cowboy hat for me and fit it to my head and the whole thing, and it was just so interesting visiting with you about the process. Let's go back and revisit a little bit about your work with hats. You've been doing this really for quite a while.
Yeah, I really got interested when I was about 13, and it was a slow route to improving to the stuff that I do now. But yeah, just learn one thing, then get interested in another route of the industry. Go meet people who specialize in that and learn from them, because there's really nothing about it online. It's impossible to get anything from, really
A YouTube video.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a YouTube video of you doing one, but so you have dual citizenship. You were born in England.
That's right.
And your mom, Fiona Bond, of course, she's still got this beautiful British accent. You don't have much.
No, that's right. Yeah.
You don't have much British accent, but you do go back to England and work. Tell us a little bit about your work with a hat maker there.
Yeah, I love spending my summers in a place called Longenecker Hatters in London. It's the oldest hat shop in the world. It's the oldest business in London. 1676, I think.
Wow.
It's amazing, yeah. But yeah, they've got some great people working there. They all know so much about the industry in general. They have old tailors there. Just guys like me, younger guys who are interested in vintage fashion and, old ways that industrialized societies used to make clothing for people. I just love talking to them, learning things from them, being able to work on the hats that they have there. It's really a great experience.
So how did you, as a child, get that opportunity? How does that work?
We were seeing some family in Britain,
Uh-huh.
and I'd brought a hat with me, a hat that I'd made, and it was a replica of the old cook hats. That's what they used to call bowler hats.
Like a bowler. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Longenecker had invented the bowler. So I took it to them on the way back to the airport. Just asked my mom, I was 14 at the time. Begged my mom to go to Longenecker, see it. And we did. I showed him the bowler hat. I showed him some of my other work, asked for some work experience or an apprenticeship. They said, sure, next summer.
Oh my
come on by."
goodness. Well, I mean, kudos to you for your boldness and well, just your obvious a passion that you have. So
you.
when did you know you first wanted to start working with felt and working with these products in order to create a garment?
I really just got started out. It was a therapeutic process making the hats,
Uh-huh.
and that's what attracted me to it. And I started out with wools and sort of cheaper synthetic hat blanks, and then I made a little bit of money from it. Started doing higher quality rabbit and beaver fur hat blanks, and it was just like night and day. The quality, the ease with which you can kind of make it bend to your will. It was a lot of fun. Then I started getting really interested in materials science and felting myself, which I still can't do very well, not for the quality of a hat, but just learning about the process, being more discerning about where I get my blanks from, and what
Now
they're
the
made
blanks
of.
being just a plain looking
Yeah.
hat that needs to be shaped. And, and fitted to some. Do they come in different sizes?
Sort
More
of.
or
It doesn't
less?
matter too much because I can just steam it and
You steam it and
change
it'll
the-
shrink to the right
Yeah.
size. Yeah, with your forms. So I mean, you have some investment in a machine and the steamer and all that kind of thing. Where are you doing hats now? Where's your location?
Just out of my house. I had to move out of the old shop. Jill Barrett moved Falcon and Owl. She'll eventually be setting up a place out by the silos.
Okay, but that
big
hadn't happened
complex. No, not yet.
yet. Will you be going back into her shop, or do you know?
I may do if I'm
Okay.
still around. I may go and work at Lock & Co after I graduate.
Yeah.
But we'll see about that.
So you're finished at Baylor this coming spring.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it goes fast, doesn't it?
It does. It sure does.
It seemed like just yesterday you were anyway, just a young tyke. So was there a moment? Maybe it was when you were 14 and you went, yes, that you knew this is really what I want to do. This is what I feel called to do with my life.
I honestly I thought I'd sort of smarten up and get a proper career at this point, but it's
This sounds pretty promising, frankly.
thank you. Yeah, the more I learned about the industry at large and how many people still do things with their hands, and it still makes up about 50% of the industry, even in like across the whole world. Vietnam and Indonesia. It's not all sweatshops and laser cutting out patterns. It's people making things with their hands, and I'd love to get a chance to go to these places where they do mass produce things and learn from them. I'd like to bring a lot of manufacturing potential back to the Western world, along with a lot of other people I work with. These old heritage places. That seems to be the primary passion of the people who work there. Just get things made where we live again, the places we enjoy spending time.
Right. Right. So if you go back to England and you plan to work at the hat maker, you've had such success making garments, and you thought maybe a tailor's shop or something, but
Yeah.
at this point you want to stay with the hats.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
think stay with
yeah.
hats. Yeah, see what doors might open in the design career based on my senior collection. See how that goes.
Yeah. So your senior collection includes what? What pieces do you have to have in that?
It's gonna be made of 3 full suits, maybe 4 if I can get the 4th done.
And you're just doing gentlemen's wear, not
Yeah.
doing any ladies.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I had to stick to a pretty narrow theme in this, but
Okay.
it's going to be sort of an array of town and country suits. So we're going to go from really formal dinner wear to sort of casual country browns with pleats and everything. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it all comes out.
Yeah, we watch a lot of British TV, so I
Oh,
can just picture it. Some beautiful country house, a backyard party. Someone
Yeah.
strolling around in this white suit that you're talking about. What would you say is the biggest lesson you've learned from what you've done so far?
Man, it's tough to pinpoint. I was just talking about this with a classmate the other day, but it's hard to tell what you've gotten better at until you see your old work, and then you realize how far you've come. And Baylor has an amazing program for apparel design, which none of us in the school really expected necessarily, because no one really talks about it much. But it's if it was a more prestigious curriculum, I don't think we'd have as much freedom as we do. But as it is, we have some of the best professors in the country who have had tons and tons of really diverse industry experience, and they get us jobs. They teach us everything about exactly what we want to go into. They're just amazing at knowing what we should learn to get better at what we want to do. It's really amazing, and I think if I'd gone to any other school, I wouldn't have had nearly as good an experience with it.
Well, and this award you just won, though, what a feather
Oh,
in the
yeah.
cap, shall we say?
Yeah,
for Baylor as well.
absolutely.
Yeah, I know they have to be so proud of you. Do you see yourself maybe having your own brand someday?
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah. Are you kidding? Of course. So yeah, you label you label the things that you make now, but so where do you see yourself maybe in 5 years if everything goes well?
5 years. Either a good designing job at a sort of more general clothing company. Definitely fair trade, good business practices, good manufacturing principles. Yeah, definitely sort of head designer at a place like that. I would love to have my own label. That'd be great. Or potentially have my own textile company. Because I've been so interested in textile sciences and how things are made. I'd love to bring Palm Beach back. That'd be so cool. Yeah, there are a lot of dead fabrics and sort of extinct fabrics that I've just been so interested in bringing back.
Yeah,
Silk plush.
Why did they go away? Is it because they're more difficult to manufacture, or what?
Yeah, a lot of them just don't have many applications beyond one or two things you can make, like silk plush, the silk that you make top hats out of. Nobody makes that anymore because
the top hat, probably not a lot of them sold in America.
That's right.
I would think
That's why
most are in London probably.
Yeah.
So you have some top hat buyers there. But.
And it's not like you can use that fabric for much more than silk top hats.
Yeah.
They don't have much. It doesn't have much more application. It's really hard to make. It's really just a velvet that's incredibly thin, which you don't really need for a velvet because a lot of time you're using it for upholstery and stuff like that, or dresses, in which case you need it to have a good drape. Top hats are really the only type of application that you need a really thin velvet for. But yeah, there are reasons that they've died out, but also it's just too hard to make. It's pretty much the most valuable fabric in the world right now, and if anyone could make it, they would. So
wow, that's fascinating. You have learned a lot about these antique fabrics, dead fabrics. You said that's kind of sounds very final. But I was telling you before we got started that Allison Green, who had taught in the textile department there at Baylor, a friend of mine, she's retired now. She and her husband, Dr. Don Green, who was our meteorologist at Channel 25, bought alpacas. They kind of got into the alpaca raising. It's fascinating.
That's so cool.
What's all involved with getting an alpaca. But because of her work with textiles at Baylor, she was real interested in the wool of them. So do you have some other fabrics that you're kind of fascinated with, like alpaca?
Silk for sure. Yeah, alpaca is amazing.
Well, it's so
cashmere
soft.
goats. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cashmere goat. I didn't know there was a cashmere goat.
Yeah. Oh, well, that is cashmere.
Goats might be easier to raise than alpacas.
That's true, yeah.
They're pretty prolific.
Merino wool sheep. I don't think they do too well in Texas, but I'm sure, it's 2026. You could get some merino wool sheep and I'm sure some breed of them.
That would be acclimated to our heat.
That's right.
Yeah, you think that sheep in England or Scotland, where it could be very brutal though for them.
They do really well in Australia, actually.
Do they really?
Yeah, I'm sure they could work in Texas.
Yeah. Well, but again, the wool was a good thing for you, Torren. You know, as a winning first place in the 2026 National Make It with Wool fashion competition in Reno. Again, congratulations to you
Thank you so much.
on your work as a creative, and just you're doing the family name proud.
Thank
for
you.
sure. Between your mom and her work with creatives here in Central Texas as well, and I know they're both very, very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being with us.
My
Stay
pleasure.
with us. We have more of the show ahead.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
In Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
What is that?
Modern love story. It's called Robin Robin. She stole my heart at the travel stop, going opposite ways. Between the second I took and the look she gave, stood two people, both could use a shower and shave. Just take what you can get and give it back someday. Saw her picture on a poster on a telephone pole, wearing my black hoodie and the shades she stole. She said, one last job to climb out of this hole. I'm tired of stripping for copper, babe, I'm going for gold. If you don't see me before I leave, you come catch me if you can in New York City. On a subway, on the corner, or dead on the street. She left that Sharpie letter on the diesel receipt. Today I thought of Robin, Robin, is she thinking of me? Fox 4 postcard, she finally made the big screen. Did she sleep her way into that black limousine? Some city girl's present is a southern girl's dream. You don't see me before I leave, well, come catch me if you can in New York City. On a subway, on the corner, or dead on the street. She left that Sharpie letter on a diesel receipt. Maybe I'll pack up and go catch her alley cat show. Maybe she's already hit the road. She's running from the record, but everybody knows. If you don't see me before I leave, come catch me if you can in New York City. On a subway, on the corner, or dead on the street. She left that Sharpie letter on a diesel receipt. You don't see me before I leave, and she just left immediately. You don't see me before I leave. that Sharpie letter on a diesel receipt.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
The reason that their service is outstanding because the people they have working, behind the desk and the folks working out in the garage, taking care of business. And they give you a date, they give you a time, and they're spot on. And they're professional, they take care of it, and they answer all your questions, and they're fun to work with.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Welcome back to the show. It is always fun to talk about Silent House Theater and what's happening. And there are some wonderful things coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
And one is a wonderful play, Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Doesn't get much better than that, right?
No,
Brayden,
it's
Brazil, thanks for joining us.
It's a classic that everybody knows and loves, but of course it's a silent house show, so it'll be a little bit different. It's always a little bit darker, a little bit edgier.
And it's going to be in a wonderful venue, and that would be the Madison Cooper House, the home of the Cooper Foundation.
Yes, we will be there February 9th through the 15th. And what it makes it so special is you feel like you're really immersed in the house. Silent House has done several shows now in historic homes around Waco. We're kind of on a historic home tour, and the Cooper House is our next stop. And it's just absolutely lovely.
Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful house.
Yes.
Oh, it's exciting. So tell me about Romeo and Juliet. What can folks expect? This is not going to be moving around the whole building, is it? Kind of a thing?
Not as much as the other shows.
Right. I know the others were.
Right. So we'll have some scenes outside, and then we'll have the scenes in the main space. There's a main living room. In
Right.
the Cooper
It's
House.
pretty good size. You
It
can
is.
Get a lot
yes.
of chairs in there.
Right. And then there's a dining area. We might have a few scenes over there, but the audience will pretty much be sedentary in one spot once they get inside. But what we've added to this show, since it's for Valentine's, is we have a dinner theater element. So before the show begins, the show starts at 7:30. At 6 o'clock, people can come and have dinner inside the house. And we'll have, they can either sit at the main table, or we'll have some separate private seating areas where they'll have a private waiter come and serve them.
Oh, that's good. And this is the weekend before Valentine's
This is
Day.
the week of Valentine's.
Oh, of Valentine's.
Yes. So February 9th, which is a Monday.
Oh, okay.
Through the 15th.
Okay.
So we'll have dinner every night. And then on Valentine's Day, though, we'll have a special package where the chef will be there and he will explain each course. And it'll be a whole event. So
oh, wow.
it's
So,
gonna be
so
super
how
fun.
can folks sign up for this?
Well, you can go to our website, silenthousetheater.com, and there you can either purchase a regular ticket to just see the show, but I highly recommend you purchase
you
the
need to
ticket.
do dinner.
Yes, do dinner and a drink and enjoy the show, or come on Valentine's Day because, what says Valentine's better than Romeo and Juliet, right? A story of tragic love.
Pretty ideal, really.
Right. Although you hope that your night doesn't end like theirs does.
No, they had kind of a rough time at the end of it.
Right.
But so who's playing in it? Tell me about your cast.
Oh, we've got we've got some people that have been in several of our shows in the past, but we actually have our two leads are new to the stage.
Really?
Yes, because, we found it really important. Our director, Jamie Koblenz, found it really important to make sure that Romeo and Juliet were close to the right age.
I was going to say they were very young.
So we have very young actors in. They're not quite as young as Romeo and Juliet. We're supposed to be about 14.
Oh, yeah, they were very, very young.
Very young.
Yeah.
But these actors are 17 and 18.
Close.
Cameron is playing Juliet, and this is her first Silent House production with us, and she's absolutely wonderful. And then Solomon Cooper, he's been in one other thing with us, but this is his first lead on Silent House's stage. So we're so excited to have them. And of course, it wouldn't be a silent house show without a little bit of music. So we've got some singing throughout the show. And the show is taking place, it's modern time.
Okay, so yeah, tell me about that. It is Shakespeare, though.
It is
We're
Shakespeare.
going to have the Old English?
We
or-
have Old English.
Okay.
So we have done our own adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. So it's much shorter than a normal Romeo and Juliet script because that would take about 4 hours. You know, Shakespeare was much longer. This is running about 90 minutes, so we
Okay.
cut quite a bit.
Wonderful evening, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
you get dinner, you get a great show, and you know you're home by 10.
Yeah.
is the goal. But yes,
Sounds
it's
perfect.
it's a modern adaptation.
Mhm.
So again, saying the English is old, but our costumes will be modern. It should feel like a modern ball, a modern dance.
So even though the house is really kind of what Victorian, I mean, or
Well,
Queen Anne, what is
the
the
house
style
is-
of that house?
It's not as old as you'd think.
Mhm.
What makes this house great is, we've done a lot of historic homes.
Oh, yeah,
But
right.
this house is
Yeah,
because
it's not as old as
it's not as old
right,
as where
right.
we've been in the past, and since it's not a museum, it's not nearly as stressful to be inside.
Yeah,
it.
precious.
Right, right.
Although it is, I mean the woodwork, I mean everything
it's
in that
stunning.
house is amazing.
It's absolutely stunning, but they
wonderful,
have
yeah.
done updates with the house because it's a foundation instead of it being owned by
right.
historic homes.
They actually office in
Right,
it,
exactly.
so,
Yes. So it makes it a little bit easier in that sense of the house is really sturdy and really updated and just beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a brilliant idea. I'm so glad that you all have come up with that. Now, you were going to do a gala, a fundraising gala.
Yes.
At the end of the month, but you decided to move that.
We
So-
did.
So tell me about that.
We just recently decided to move it because, there's just so many exciting things happening in Waco on the 31st.
There's a lot happening.
Yes, we were just talking about that, and we really want to make sure that everybody who wants to come to the gala can come. So we decided to move it to March 6th, which is a Friday night, and it's going to be at the Performing Arts Community Center, the PAC. On
The
Austin
PAC
Avenue.
is a great venue for
Yes.
all kinds of things.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, so what are you planning to do for that?
Well, so it's called the Silent House Swap. And what that means is we're singing songs from past Silent House musicals, but we're swapping genders. So girls sing boy songs,
Really?
boys sing girl songs. So it's going to be a really fun night. You get to sing songs that you never get an opportunity to sing,
Okay, so give me some examples. What are we talking?
Well, like our friend Adrian, he is a lovely singer, and he's going to be singing "There Are Worse Things I Could Do" from Grease.
Oh, okay.
Rizzo's song, right? There's our other friend Jay. He's going to sing a song from Heather's called "Dead Girl Walking."
Oh.
So it's the opposite gender is singing. Let's see what else. I've got somebody singing Beauty School Dropout, and it's a girl, and it's actually the girl, my friend Alex. She played Frenchie in Grease, so she was in that song, right? He's singing
Right.
to her, but now she's going to sing the song.
Singing the voice
And her,
part.
yes, and the background dancers, are supposed to be the girls. They're going to be boys, so it's going to be all switched around.
How fun.
Yeah.
How fun is that? So what else it's going to be a show, obviously,
Yes.
for the gala. What other kind of things are you having?
We're going to have
with
a
it?
ton of fun stuff. So we've got a silent auction, of course,
Good.
where we'll be not raffling off. We'll be auctioning off lessons. So private acting lessons, private dance lessons, private vocal lessons, things that, Silent House is really proud of that we want to give back to the community. And then we'll also have a big raffle. So we'll have a raffled off item. We're going to have a $500 gift card to the PAC, which is a kind of a huge deal because
That is good.
The PAC has tons of things going on.
They do. They
Yes.
do.
And then we'll also have tickets to the Houston Dance Theater. They have donated tickets to their upcoming production. So we'll have tickets for that.
Good.
And then we're going to have 4 Silent House season tickets as well.
Good.
That we can auction, that we're raffling off that night. A big thing that we're trying to push is Silent House has launched our new membership program. It's called Grouped. And it's a monthly membership, kind of like a monthly Patreon, where people can, give $5 a month, and they get all of these fun perks that we have now launched this season. So that's a big part of what we're trying to do is really grow our memberships because we've got a lot to give.
Oh, it's just been so exciting for me to see how Silent House has grown and progressed, and I mean you've been with it from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on where Silent House is today?
Oh my
and-
gosh. We had a big conversation at the end of the year, and we've been at this for about 5 years, which is just
I know.
crazy.
Mhm.
And we talked about it. We were talking about what is next for us, and it's time to grow. So
Mhm.
we have expanded our team by about 5 people more. We already had a team about 5. Now we have 10 of us.
Okay.
New people on the membership side, new people on the marketing side, grants, just really expanding, because there are Waco people that have performed with us for a while, and they're ready to jump in with us because they
Mhm.
believe in our mission, they believe in what we're doing, and they want to help us grow. Grow in the Waco community, but also grow outside of Waco. With online pieces, being able to post things online. People can see us in Dallas, see our shows, and come travel to us. We really want to grow outside of just Waco.
Oh, that's awesome. Romeo and Juliet, of course, coming right up. That's going to
Yes.
be the 9th, starting on the 9th.
Yes.
The gala is going to be the 6th. What are some upcoming shows past that?
We
that
have
you're
a
looking at?
fabulous season.
Uh.
So we are going to be doing something called the She Show in April, and that will be our very own production that we're putting together a song cycle, which is a bunch of different music, all sung by female artists,
Mhm.
and our own. We're going to choose different monologues from the Vagina monologues.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to create a She Show. It's for women only, kind of a girls' night out thing.
Fun.
So that's coming in April, and then we'll come in June with our first musical of the season, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Are you really?
Yes. So that's coming in June. We're very excited for this. It's going to be huge.
Mhm.
And
Now that's a
then-
big cast.
It is a big cast,
Yeah.
and dark and edgy and all the things
Oh,
that
yeah.
Silent House is looking for.
That's right. Fits right in.
Yes. And then in August, we'll go to the Jubilee Theater and do All My Sons, Arthur Miller's All My Sons, to give you a classic, dark, edgy play.
Yeah.
And then we will round out the season with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But it won't be the shadow cast. It will be the actual full musical.
Yeah, the musical.
Yep.
Oh, Brayden, this is
A
amazing.
killer season. Yes. I'll be back hopefully to come talk about each of these
Oh,
shows.
absolutely. You know where we live. So yeah,
Yes.
so exciting. But yes, but this Valentine's Day, Romeo and Juliet that's just the icing on the cake. I mean, that
Yeah.
is perfect for a Valentine's this year.
Yeah.
And
Well, we just
again-
have found that people, are looking for other things to do on
Yeah.
Valentine's that's not just going out to
Go
eat.
to dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like this is dinner and a show, and you don't have to go 2 different places. You get all of it at one place, and it
Mhm.
feels special and different.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be just delightful, and fun to revisit Shakespeare again. And this.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie from
Right.
so many years ago.
Yes.
and,
No,
yeah.
it's stunning script. And
It is.
It's
Yeah,
timeless.
it's a classic. There's a reason for that. Yes, but wonderful what you're planning to do to raise money for Silent House to
Yeah.
continue going strong.
We do. We
yeah.
want to stick around for the next 5 years. We're really proud of what we do, and the only way to continue is to grow.
Yeah.
Grow with new people, grow financially, be on more shows like this.
Mhm,
Just to get the word out about who we are and what we do.
And so the best way to find out more is what?
Yes, so going to our website, silenthousetheater.com, that's where you'll find tickets to the gala, which will have an updated date of
Mhm.
March 6th.
Yeah.
Tickets to Romeo and Juliet will be there as well. And also season tickets. We are doing our season tickets right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
so this is a perfect time
And
to
you've
buy.
just heard how wonderful the season's going to be.
Yes, you're going to want to go to all of it.
You're
so
going to want to not miss one
you
of
might
them.
as well get the season tickets and save
Yeah.
some money. And also, you can go follow us on Instagram at Silent House Waco or Facebook at Silent House Theater.
Hmm. Oh, it is just so wonderful to see how vibrant the theater community is
Yeah.
in Central Texas now. And Silent House has just been such a wonderful addition.
Thank you. Thank
that
you.
wonderful piece of that puzzle that, yeah, it's going to be great.
We certainly hope so.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you, Brayden, for coming. Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
For over 2 decades, I've come to Allen Samuels shop, especially for trucks, because I've been very satisfied with the performance of those trucks. I think the strengths of Allen Samuels is obviously in their customer service. and obviously taking care of your vehicle after the sale.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
What is that?
This is about a chick I met in the stockyards. It's called John T. Floors. My San Antonio Rose was a girl named Lily. And Lily, she looked at me like no one had done before. On the brick walks of the stockyards on her 21st birthday. But I doubted if she'd even recognize me anymore. Lily brought her best friends for Fort Worth for the weekend. They were kind to the busker. They didn't mind the songs he dealt. The only Zach Bryan I knew matched her Godspeed tattoo. And her jaw dropped. She showed me how it might have made me melt. Invitation to the pool, 9 a.m. coming soon. And Lily thought it best to get some rest before they go back to San Antone. So I packed up my things, pondering the scene in my dreams. On the streetlights and stars, to my car, and on my way back home. We both headed southbound, but Lily didn't slow down. And she reached walks a hatchet like I did. And I could have tried much harder, but the miles on a young heart, they're a bigger waste of time and love than just staying in. It's the little things we work for, not the money or the glamour. It's just things like getting to see her once again. And I don't know if I ever will, or if I'll realize high on pills, but I'll look for her in every crowd till then. Oh, Lily, wait for me, or the man that I'm gonna be. I've got a life to run through, at least a state to tour. Well, I'm in Ellis County now, but keep your pretty eyes out for my name on the sign when I'm booked at John T. Floors. My San Antonio rose was a girl named Lily. And Lily, she looked at me like no one had done before. On the brick walks of the stockyards on her 21st birthday. But I doubted if she'd even recognize me anymore.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Alan Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.